service announcement. If you not ask me opinion on the song, you have to pay me. Some people, you get talk to them, you are in a problem. Crosses are going to take you back. Black first. Yeah, black first, of course. So people, I want to know, tag Andrew Holness and somebody who can hear this. Really and truly, Mr. Prime Minister, you do a couple things where I not like. You do some things where I love, like, not for the project when you have finished a PNP started, but at the end of the day, you have finished the project like the road and what day when the pandemic start, you have give a whole lot of things and you keep it good. Tajay himself, big up yourself. Tajay himself, Labour right can't lose. At this point, I don't care about who win or lose. I care about what's best for the people. So I'm not in a diated business, and that I try to tell you. Me is a PNP, but I'm not in a diated business right now. I talk with who I try to help this country and who I think about the people first. One heap of things Andrew do when I rate. Him turn Olympic way in a dancehall boulevard. Them can party and readjust through the pandemic. You see me? A film constituency that, even though a film constituency is good for our culture, that him can turn it in a boulevard and the whole I bar them and sit and can open and keep party. Love that. Zine, what I say now is, first thing Andrew do, what I not approve of, is when the gay people them keep a concert on Emancipation Day when them are on a Sizzler, a stadium and the national hero them. I find that very disrespectful and very, very, very rude. No gay concert not to keep a Jamaica. Gay man march and Mobile under Andrew Holness watch too. I'm vexed about that. What did me of Mobile say no gay meeting now keep in the office, Zine, and them overrule that and say it to keep. Are three things that, Then, now, Andrew Holness, we have a picture now with you and what a brother the name? Bill Gates. A signed deal and thing we don't know about. That have me kind of, but Bill Gates rich him probably that invest something and thing. Cool. Zin? Now, me I see yesterday where the lady come out and get an announcement. Zin? Listen to me, because me just have to be real, Me not hate Andrew, me not hate Labour Party. Andrew are the first Labour right leader where me feel like at one point more that did vote for. Zin? Somebody say a Babsy controller, it doesn't matter. Whatever Babsy do have a command of the portfolio of the Prime Minister, he has to know what's going on. So watch this now. Me I watched the news thing yesterday. The lady said, anybody forward at Jamaica right now after the 14 days worth of quarantine, right? Listen to me good enough. Anybody come home now after the 14 days of quarantine, first is $100 a day, $100 a day for the quarantine, and you have to do 14 days. See? That means, let me explain first. Them say you get 3 meals a day, you get the accommodation, and you get tested and all of that. That included in the $100 a day. See? Okay. So, you are come from foreign now, go back to Jamaica. Say that work. No work not really going to America anyway. But say that work and you hustle a thing. You are going to land at Jamaica now and use $1,400 out of what you have just for quarantine. Make a reason. The lady never said $20, big man. The lady said $100 a day. Me have the video. The video there on my phone. Which $20. Which $20 on the deaf. $100. See? Brethren, don't stop put up $20. That's a different thing. $100. Me hear on the thing yesterday. $100. Me have the video. Yesterday the video they come out. Yesterday. So that a $1,400 for 14 days. $100 me hear yesterday in the video. And I ask you nothing. You can't confuse me. $100 me hear. It consists of, she explain what the $100 for. She said 3 meals a day. Zine, plus accommodation, plus your testing. $100 a day, US dollar. $100 US a day. Okay, see, this is somebody that put it the $100 US a day. Them get the video. $100 US a day. Now, Mr. Holness and your team, nothing is wrong. We don't want to compensate back for what we give to the people them. But my God, how people will pay $1,400 US I come home. You mad? What do you want to build a sign on Mobile? How much them say them pay for the sign? It not drop to not $20 US. Lie I tell. Now come here with a lie. $100 them say you have to pay. $100. Them never say nothing about no $20. Zine? Look on this now. Zine? Why the returning residents have to pay any money at all? What they them build a bridge, right? Them build a sign on Mobile, right? How much money them say them pay for the sign?
No, me I tell you. Yeah, what you tell me say you know that.
How much money them say for the sign? $17 million for the sign. The sign can't save no life. The sign can't help nobody. Want the taxpayers' money. Want to the aid we want to get from foreign. Want to the $244 million where Bill Gates go no in the deal we want to sign for whatever I want to sell. What is happening? Where is the money? Nobody enough to pay if you come home none at all. Hold on there, I can take a call there. Yeah, people. Nobody enough to pay no money. Sign unnecessary pay $17 million fee. One time the one PJ Maldo, my Prime Minister, make one football out of stadium for must say $100 million. What now do? The money for save for them situation, yeah. Nobody enough to pay $1 when them come back. Only if you quarantine the people them free. Use taxpayer money and pay for one and pay for. Wanna talk about where the $248 million of Bill Gates go now? Barack Obama come here a couple years ago and left $80 million US. Wait there. Where the money they there? Where the whole of funding we want to get? Wait there. The people them not fear pay no money if you come home, brethren. Me not bash you, no, Andrew. This is not bash me, I bash you, but me I look into things. Oh, you want people to pay if you come home? After them done a struggle America already. What you mean? Some people stuck over here now no work. Where them to get money for pay for quarantine? Well, make them go them yard go dead then. Make them go home go dead then. Them, at least them we dead happier. But you go quarantine people by force. And then I go tell them so them have to pay money. How that work? You are quarantine people by force, you know. By force. And them supposed to pay?
Oh, you know about it.
Me not understand that. Me not get that. Me not understand that, you know. If you're going to force people to quarantine as the government, which nothing is wrong with that, because you are trying to protect everybody. Don't get me wrong. Protecting everybody is good. But you can't charge people for quarantine. Or you charge people for quarantine. This is now when you're going to tax money. This is now when you're going to the fines that are paid in the courthouse every day. This is now when you're going to the money that police sees. This is now what you go when you seize people vehicle for tax money, take away the artist them vehicle, take away artist property, put padlock on people gate and take away the property. This is when you're going to those money. This is when you're going to those money to help back the people. Because taxes are paid to help the people in times of needs. So now, how can you charge the said people? Oh, the people them for the America can't work. Them not a work permit in America. So them can't work. If them catch them a work over ice, them a go immediately lock up. and then them are going to deport them. Because you don't have legal rights to work in America. So them can't work. Where you expect them to get money from? No drugs now sell a foreign again. No weed now sell boy, yeah? How them all get money? So how you expect when them go home? Some people are get sent home, deportation and bag of thing. How them, me not understand? Me contradicting myself? How me I contradict myself? I am saying it's good for the quarantine to protect health-wise, but the people should not pay to be quarantined. That's what me I say. Turn it exclusive. How me I contradict myself? Me I say it's okay to be quarantined, not a problem. Because we had to look out for the health of the people. But why does the person who have to be quarantined have to pay for it? That's what I'm saying. Or am I contradicting myself? That's what I'm saying. I'm not contradicting myself. Quarantine is good. Everybody should be quarantined. That's what I'm saying. Yes, you should be quarantined, but they shouldn't be paying for it. That's what I'm saying. Only mean me I contradict myself. Explain to me how me I contradict myself. Yes, people must be quarantined. That's how we are going to contain people coming in from outside. Okay, Tanya exclusive. If him say your family can provide food, why is he telling you that you have to pay then? You have to pay for your accommodation too, you know. You have to pay on food alone. You have to pay for your accommodation too. And you have to pay for the testing where you're going to get. Why they shouldn't pay? You shouldn't pay because these are the time where your tax money come into play. All the tax that them are collect and I take a people vehicle and the ticket them where you pay, the road traffic ticket them where you pay, and the GCT and everything, the income tax, everything where you pay. This is where those money come into play. The funding money where them get from America and all these other countries, this is where it come into play. You must not pay for these things. The country, the world is in turmoil. This is when your tax money come into effect. You understand what I say? So that me I say, I don't think nobody should pay to be quarantined. You understand what I say? You're not going to try to tell me now, me don't have the fullness because of a labor right. This is not a labor right or a PNP thing. This is a life thing. This is about people. This is about taxpayers' money. Zine, you can't expect people to pay if you get quarantine, Bridging, for 14 days. You understand what I say? You shouldn't pay for that. People not have that money there. Enough of the people in the America stuck them now work. You understand what I say? Tanya, you talk about the ones that are in Jamaica now are not paying. There are thousands of people in England, America, and Canada, all over the world who want to come home. They want to come home. And now them worried about coming home. You know much people over here? Them time where America get them into the country up now. You know where them are going to become? Them are going to become overstay in America, you know. Them are going to become a foreigner where overstay now. And that's another problem. What do them say you have to do an extension for your visa? And a $550 fee it. Only now get the G for work and someone not going to talk, you know, dog. So the people them are there, so we want to go home because them don't want to overstay. No Andrew put a price on it. Them afraid to go home. But them can't stay here neither. Because of $550 for pay for the extension, it's not free. These things are extortion. Them things are wickedness. These are wickedness. My lawyer tell me, come here, but you know, want the extension for him visa. And my lawyer said, him do it for $550, but at $650. So if you're going on the place, them charge. I know me, I make up this, you know. I know make up this, I tell you what happened in a reality, you know. So someone are going to get up and a defend, you know, and understand, you know, dog. So this is a business of them alone and make money, you know. Check how much people there in America now. We want to go home when they want to overstay them visa. We have to go pay $550 or $600. You know how much money that? You know how much money that? So the people them really want to run where go back on them yard. Because them now want to overstay them visa and get locked up for deport. Then that are like you set up yourself to go to prison. And now them want to come home, them are here, so if you go in for them country, them have to sit down 14 days. And you have to pay money. Them not have it. Them not have it.
So you said, you have to pay money to stay in a quarantine?
You have to pay money to stay in a quarantine. All if $1, it shouldn't pay. Shouldn't pay. They shouldn't pay. And if you accept the people and make them come home and pay out the taxpayer money, pay the health worker them where do the test them, and pay the hotel out of the taxpayer money. Them him for pay for the people them. Pay for the people them. I pay for the people them. That's why you pay tax. These are the times when you implement the tax money. Because you have a tax budget every year. Every election tax budget go on. So you have money where take away from people money and allot it and put one side for things like these. Here Gaga says she knows somebody will pay for the extension and change it and add something $. Still enough money that. You understand what I say? So what I say is no, Bridget. The people them where come home should pay for nothing. Come to your yard, you quarantine and go home. If you don't want to quarantine the people them for free, make them home quarantine then. Because not everybody can see them. Lord, some of them make them dead then. Lord, some of them make them dead. Because you can't save everybody. You lose some of them make them dead then. Send them out them yard. But the people them not have it, Bridget. Pan a big man thing, dog. By right, you know, Andrew, I support you 100% when you say 14-day quarantine, you know. But I not support the part of the people them for paying the money, brother. It must be free. You have to do that for the people. You understand? You have to do that for the people. Have to. Tax money is supposed to do that. Where the 244 million where Bill Gates get? Where the 80 million where Obama did give? Warm to the money them where you pay a courthouse when them find people. Warm to the ticket money them where you collect over the years. Zine? Warm to the tax when you collect off of people money. Warm to the airport when you not tax everybody thing. You bring 10 cologne for your family, them charge you because I'm more than 5. Them charge you. You bring a laptop, them charge you. You bring down a component set, them charge you. If you don't have your receipt, them charge you. Where the tax money there? When you collect tax left, right, and center, where it there? Artists have to now start buy vehicle in their family name, hide and buy house, hide. You know much artists want to buy a nice car and can't buy it? See a tax evasion. When you end concession at airport, people have to pay for everything. One barrel now for clear all $6,000. Where them money they there? Where the tax money them there? You're supposed to be for the people. So if you're going to run the country in a debt, run it in a debt for the people. The quarantine is supposed to be free, my friend. The quarantine supposed to be free, Bridget. The quarantine supposed to be free. The man say, foot am rated, but you're sounding ignorant. Somebody explain to me, because I don't like act like say me a cow down people or what. Somebody explain to me how me sound ignorant. What me I say wrong? Only tell me something what me I say wrong. Somebody, the man say, me sound ignorant when they tell me if me attack rubbish. Because me can agree if me attack rubbish in the dog. If we have tax money, right? And we're going to lose the tax money. We're supposed to lose it for the people. Because it was given by the people. Right? So, all right, Andrew, the country in a debt. But this is a crisis where nobody never planned for. See? Nobody planned for this crisis. Now, with people them stranded in the world. The world are extort with people them. With people them want to leave before them become a criminal. Because once you go over your visa date where them give, the 6 months where them give or whatever them give upon your visitor, you are now an illegal immigrant. And you're going to get locked up and lock over Chrome like footer hype over there for months and for pay a lawyer and the bag of thing. See? The extension of anywhere from $300 to $500 there. See? Which most people in Africa, you come to visit, they can't work. Some people hide and work a little thing. And I try to go back to Jamaica now. If you do something, buy 2 blocks, add on them place, change them roof, or something. Now them are going to land and have to use that money there. Pay if you stay in a summer for 14 days, where them never ask for. Like seriously? And now you have to dip in the taxpayers' money and pay for the accommodation and the quarantine, whatever you do, and make it free. Go into the money allotted from taxpayers for these reasons. You understand? You buy a sign where say welcome to Montego Bay for $17 million. Me could have get that done for $1.5 million. You understand? So me I wonder where is the tax money that's supposed to spend back on the people? How would that?
The God.
What going Almighty? Boy, me see how the big actor them out. Well, honestly, me don't know if Deport is supposed to play.
Electric champion, eh?
Yeah, later on. Like, big man thing, me even get inside information. Say from 10 years ago, the American government, the Jamaican government, I don't know how true it is, but I'm going to say allegedly, gave the Jamaican government money to purchase land, to provide housing for people who get deported, to get the first preference to live there. Because a lot of people get deported. Well, if Jamaica from them at 3, 4, them not a family down there, them not know nobody. 10 years ago. Me have information say from 10 years ago. No, when a bill for deported, no scheme, no set up. Eh?
Got him a power. Got him a power over.
You understand me I say? Lucky Gaga said not to drink too much tonight, yes.
Eh? Gaga?
Yes, she want you to behave yourself, yes.
Electric champagne, I drink. Gaga know about that. Gaga, you need to
yeah, so people me just say, me not really like that something they say. The people when I return home to pay for no quarantine here, so. You understand what I say? So, I beg on you please, don't misinterpret nothing what I say. Me know someone gonna say, oh, treat my PNP. No, this now have nothing to do with PNP. If a PNP did I run now and them a charge quarantine, the same thing would I say. And the money there from 10 years ago, if a PNP take it, them need to bring it forward. You see me? Bring it forward. You see me? So people, I'm not going to stay too long. I just want Andrew to hear that message that's a bridging. Go in and tax money. Make the people them come home, man. People them don't want to stay and turn criminal, you see me? Make the people them quarantine free, man. And start make some plane fly, come pick up the people them bridging. You see me? People them can't find them plane fare. You can't find the quarantine money there, bridging. You see me? What go on, sir? Yes, so big up on yourself. Love goes out. Remember tonight at Gallis Wednesday, big party, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Jamaica time, 8 p.m. US time. Wanna log in, you see me? Me can sponsor some of them Tanya exclusive. So when you not sponsor some of them, I give it $150 every Wednesday to somebody when need it. I done a sponsor already. And me and a politician. And music me do. No dance now keep. All when dance now keep, government a collect tax money. So you sound like a die-hearted labor, right? And if you could tell the government to help out the people. Remember say all when dance now keep them collect. Them collect off a land, car ticket, courthouse, payment, and they pay fine and they bail people. The amount of ways them collect money. So me not have to do nothing more. Me give you $150 every Wednesday as a regular ghetto youth. You understand what I say? Yeah. So not talk to me about sponsoring. Don't talk to me, not come to me with that. Tanya, you not give it like me. Remember when I'm Magla, I want to Magla and walk up and down. You not give it like me. Me a select and me a celebrate them beg me as my walk. Okay? When I'm going to friend them. Me give everybody. And me just come from jail. Me never ever must give away nothing. Because me just come from jail. Me not play a one dance since me come out. Because that God locked on the world through them lock me down. And I come out, so I only should have give me money. And me still find it in my heart for give away something. So nobody come point nothing over here about give away something. Me done a give away already. And me I go on knowledge too. Someone have to go to school, go pay a fee. I go hire a shrink and pay them for teaching. You know. So nobody come ask me about give away nothing. Tell the government to make quarantine free for the people, them, or the people them for pay for come out. Crazy. Not even $1 them not for pay, not even 1 cent. Anyway, people, have a good day. Love you know. Later the big dance, you see me? I don't know. Up top. If you ask me opinion on the song, you have to pay. Some people, if you talk to them, you're going to in a problem. Crosses are going to take you. Oh, you're a fucking put your name yourself.